Alright, I think we're ready to go here in just a little bit. Welcome back to some City Skylines Mass Transit Live. Starting a little bit earlier than I had planned, but I figured that's okay. We'll get going a little bit sooner here. Let me just check my volume real quick. Alright, that sounds good to me. What do you say we continue our city from earlier in the evening? We worked on this a little while ago, earlier on, and it went pretty well, so I thought maybe we could go ahead and just continue that. See what we can do here. Try something a little bit different than normal, a little more, little different roads than I normally do. Alright, we're cooking. So this is our little town. And it's grown pretty well. We got some floodplains over here. And we got some more demand. So maybe we'll just start out by taking care of some of that demand. I think maybe what we'll do... Oh, let's think here for a second. How do we want to do this? We could have it go like that, I guess. Maybe we'll buy this land next. Kind of go from there. We can speed it up just a pinch. This would be all high density. Whoops, that's a little crooked, but that's okay. Mix it up a little bit, no harm in that, right? I'll see if we can get a little bit better spot. There we go. We'll probably have to add some more water pumps here pretty soon. We do get a nice little bit of cash, which is good. Always want to make sure you get that money going. Power should be fine, should still be connected. Let's go ahead and just add some more housing then, shall we? Oops. I want the main road to be free of zoning. I want that to be kept clear. I'm not going to do that quite yet. But that might make this little area commercial. Just like that. And maybe we'll do one more housing here. And let's go ahead and check. I know we have all small services. We should really get bigger ones pretty soon here. Another cemetery down. Another fire station down. The police station, of course. Could probably use a few elementary schools, but we'll just do the one for now. Yeah, another high school wouldn't hurt either. University, they're really expensive. I kind of want to hold off a little bit. Maybe we'll wait. I think, though, we might try to put some more offices down. We do another row of those. And then, let's go ahead and add some more water. And of course, we'll need sewage lake over here as well. That should kick in here in just a moment. Power's getting low too, so I think maybe we'll add another oil power plant, because those things are pretty nice until you get the better options later on. So it's sunrise over our little city. We can go ahead and check the ferry usage here. See how well we're doing for that. We got one boat here. Got one boat here. That's doing okay. We got one boat here. I think one boat's still okay for that one. Looks like the more boats here. Oh, we can build a crematorium now. Perfect. I think that's pretty good for that line. Alright, so that's pretty nice. We buy more land, we can. So I'm thinking maybe what we do, we gotta fix traffic too, by the way. I forgot about that. We gotta adjust these roads here.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
That's not what I want to see. Does earthquake sensor not reach over here?
An earthquake is occurring.
Oh, it
Don't
doesn't
panic
really.
and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
It will now. So it looks like no roads were broken. That's good. Maybe only one building collapsed. That's not so bad. We'll get our bridge going, and then that way that'll all be connected. I think that'll be pretty nice. And of course, now maybe we can fix this a little bit. Let's see. See what we can do here. Excuse me, see what we can do here. Something like that, maybe? Because it looks like that connects to like a river. So maybe that's actually okay if that drains out like that. That might be pretty good. Now it's actually got a legit place to go instead of just flooding everywhere. And then we can add additional ferries if we want. Expand our ferry system a little bit. Alright. I think it might be time to expand industry some. Some actual industry, not just offices. Maybe we'll try that for now and see how it works out. We'll make sure they got plenty of water. Power might be a bit iffy here. Let's see what we can do. I can always add parks and stuff, which I want to do anyways. Let's go ahead. We want to keep these guys nice and happy. We want them to upgrade. Maybe we'll give them the first large fire station too. Why don't we throw a police station down as well? That'll keep them nice and happy. I think they'll like that. It's like there's an underwater geyser here or something, like a spring. Just pumping water everywhere. That's where all of our water sources coming from. Oh, there's water. Oh, we leveled up again. Look at that. We're cruising. Get some harbors next. Can't find any new land yet though, so that's alright. How's garbage? How's the garbage situation? Thinking of maybe making some more landfills here. Because of course, the further away you get from the main area, the longer it takes garbage to get around. So. We'll give that to him too. That should be good. Hopefully. We'll see how it works out here. But we got a nice little city going. I think we might upgrade these roads to bike lanes maybe. Maybe we'll just do trees. I haven't decided yet. I'm not really sure. Hey, welcome to the stream. We're just working on the old town here. I think maybe we'll try trees for these guys. Oh, I see. Trees gets rid of. Doesn't let them park on the streets anymore, though. Hey, welcome back. Making a whole bunch of roads with trees on them. No more street parking. A lot of cars there. I wonder where they're gonna park now if we take away all their parking spots. Oh, the reactor room. That was not in that Subnautica video. Yeah, that was not very fun. I was pretty displeased with that event. Oh, that's what you get. It's early access, right? I can't upgrade that one. That's part of the base, part of the building. Whoopsies, didn't mean to do that. Went a little crazy over there. We'll upgrade that main road too. We'll get that full of nice trees. I probably should do bike lanes, but I always do bike lanes. And this is the map where we're trying some different stuff this time, so maybe we'll go do some trees instead. People can just ride their bikes around the trees. While we're over here, maybe we can touch some of this up a little bit. It's not important, but there we go. Looks like this has sorted itself out. This was kind of a mess earlier, so that's good. That's all fixed. Time for more trees. This map has a lot of forests in it. It's a very foresty map. So I think trees on the roads fits in pretty good here. This little lost city here, and oh, we lost everything there, didn't we? So it looks like just industry needs their tree roads going. Although I'm pretty sure they're gonna die because this is all polluted so hardcore. Man, this is terrible, isn't it? Once they upgrade to maybe level 3, they won't be so polluty. Also a lot of fires over here, isn't there? Good thing we built that new fire station. We also did have this, so we can always add more industries, so that won't be a problem. Got plenty of room to expand. Should be no issue for us. When I stream on Twitch, it starts to really lag around this size. I don't know if you can tell what the quality of the stream. I had to lower it a bit for it to run a little bit smoother, but it's running better than it does on Twitch. But yeah, once you get a really big city, it will start to slow down quite a bit. Although it seems okay for now. One thing I'd like to do, I've been making all of these stop signs for all the side roads, but keeping the main road clear. We'll just do that. That should be good for that. It's been helping traffic flow quite a lot. We'll do the same down here. Help keep the traffic flowing a little bit, because there's so fewer people are on the side roads as there are on the main roads. So that should help traffic smooth out a little bit. At least that's the idea. I don't know what it is, but it seems like this map is just always nighttime. Seems to be very little day for whatever reason. Of course, they're going to be iffy for jobs for a while. It's going to take a while for them to sort out, but I'm not too worried about it. It'll fix itself eventually. They say they have no people, but they will eventually. Looks like we're getting low on water and power again. Maybe we got some water here where it seems to be like a spawn point for it. And maybe what we'll do... we'll upgrade our sewage systems. We'll delete these old ones, so that'll clean up this lake a little bit. I think this lake is, we'll see it in the daylight when the sun comes out again, but oh, they're having police issues, aren't they? There's crime around these parts. We need to upgrade some of these police for you. They don't want to go down that road, do they? Even the cops are scared to go down Crime Road. There they go. Some parts of the town are off limits even to police. This house is also full of crime. It's a nice looking house. It's just Crime City over there. Alright, we'll add maybe one more row of industry. Put down a nice little park. Oh, these guys could use a park too. Boop. Give them a park right there. You see how this lake is just brown compared to these nice clear blue lakes? We kind of turned into a river, didn't we? Oh good, that dump is empty. We got some fog this morning too, holy crap. Very foggy, isn't it? Huh. It's a forest fire as well. Good thing they got their new fire station, huh? Why were you abandoned? Educated workers. It'll take time because when people move into town, they're considered uneducated and they gotta go through all the whole schooling process. Oh, and they are taking this road. That's kind of nice. Not enough customers. Alright.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm
Oh
warning for
God,
the
we've
coming
had
days.
so many thunderstorms on this
Citizens are
map.
advised to stay indoors.
I think this is like the sixth thunderstorm. I can't even say it. Too many thunderstorms. I don't want it anymore. They just break power lines. Alright. Where's it gonna be? Alright, that's not really... I was hoping it wouldn't be. I was hoping it'd be somewhere in the middle of nowhere, but apparently it's not. Alright, let's get this over with.
A thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
Yep, there goes the power already. It wasn't that strong, at least. It was a lower one. Hopefully it's almost done here. No, I got some spark in it yet. There we go. I think the broken power lines kind of look cool. But they got that annoying broken thing above them. I guess they actually don't look that cool, do they? They kind of look the same as the other ones. Oh, a tree popped up in its place. Another broken... Oh, the poor ferry depot's on fire. Actually, do we have a weather radar? I don't think we do. I think you couldn't afford it at the time, and we kind of forgot about it. Put that in the heart of the city. Earthquake monitoring should be... Oh, it actually isn't good at all. That should cover a big chunk of the city. I don't know if tsunamis are going to be an issue, but just in case, we'll put down a buoy. Let's take a look at our work here. Oh yeah, we got quite a few forest fires, don't we? I even noticed this part of the fires over here. I think it looks pretty cool. It's a cool looking city, I think. I think it's pretty neat looking. Ooh. Oh, now what do you have? Not enough buyers for products? I was afraid of that. This happens a lot. It will sort itself out eventually. See, now they have... I don't know why their stuff went lower. Whoops. So I'm just gonna start building offices in the meantime till this gets sorted out. And it usually does. It usually sorts itself out. 70% Godzilla attacks. I don't think we have that technology yet. We haven't added it in. There you go. Now you have no problem because you don't exist. This really should be an intersection, but... Traffic gets really backed up, I think, if it is. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? See how it's getting way over there? I mean, in real life, it'd be an intersection or a traffic light. But obviously, we can bend the rules here a little bit. Or pretty wonky, We only have one highway entrance into the city, because the way the city is really only one highway. So it's going to be kind of bad traffic-wise. Why were you abandoned? No customers? Alright. We're losing some people. There must be a death wave or something going on. We do have quite a few dead. Maybe we'll build a couple crematoriums to kind of help with the deceased removal. Maybe we'll give these guys one too. See, I don't know why they're saying their value went down. Too few services. What services do you want? I should put a roundabout there. It's working though. It's not terrible. Because see, that's the thing. I always do kind of the same stuff over and over. I was trying to do it different. I want to try some different stuff, see how it worked out. So far, so good. Let's see. I think we'll add some more roads. Although it's getting kind of... How are we gonna do this? Something like that, maybe? Maybe we can go up like that, perhaps. Back down, back up. Roundabout. They do look pretty well though, don't they? Kinda ugly looking. It's not so pretty after all. I'll have to build more of those too, all the fire stations and stuff. They should have it though for that industry part. I just built new stuff for them. So they shouldn't be complaining. In fact, they got the good stuff. They got the big ones. All the other guys had the smaller setup yet. So they should be... They're in the best shape of the whole town. Alright, let's take a peek at our intersections here. Give everybody the old stop sign. This city would be a nightmare to drive in real life. I wouldn't enjoy driving here, it'd be terrible. Getting back onto the main road would be a nightmare. There we go. I'm just gonna add more offices. I think we'll go that route. And then once the industry kind of sorts itself out, then maybe we'll add some more of it. But until then, they're in timeout. They're dirty anyways, all that pollution, making it gross over there. Oh yeah, power's kind of low, isn't it? See, they're all abandoned now. Oh fine, be abandoned. It'll sort itself out eventually, I'm not worried about it. It'll be fine. I think it's time for some big hospitals over here, though. Couple crematoriums. Do a large fire department. Do a big old police station. Maybe an elementary school. High school maybe over here. Even a university. And we'll do another block of offices. Offices are the way of the future, aren't they? Everybody's gonna want to be working in an office with their college degrees and high school reunions. Of course, who wouldn't want to live next to a crematorium, right? Jump at the chance to move in next to one of those. There we are. They'll get, oh, see, they got power already, so that's pretty good. What are you guys abandoning for? No customers? Well, I got good news for you. More people will be moving in any second now, so we'll have plenty of new customers in no time. Let's take a look at our ferries. Maybe once we fill this part of the island in, we can add some more. Not many people use it though. I guess it's kind of like blimps. It's not exactly super fast. Although, for whatever reason, people in this DLC absolutely love blimps. Could probably get around faster by walking, but they just go crazy for them. Now you can see over here, this used to be connected, and then we terraformed it to make it the ferryway. I didn't really want to add a canal. I kind of like, because you can't do that. You can also go to, what is it under this? And then you can make a canal that have ferries that can go through it. But I decided to just take out the dirt myself, dig it out with a shovel, make my own little mini version of the Panama Canal. And this is what we ended up with. And I think it's pretty cool. You can see the trees kind of died. They gave their life for that canal. Oh, we got a nice little sunrise. We got the busy bridge going too. Got some morning fog as well. Maybe we'll upgrade that center road, that main road. Now, would these guys get to park on the road street still? Okay, so they can park on the main street still if they have trees in the center of it. Fortunately, trees can't grow on bridges, which is kind of sad. I guess they get too heavy. The bridges are pretty heavy as they are. So we'll go ahead and just add some trees. We'll keep with the foresty theme of the map. Sounds like, you know that dinging? Ding, ding, ding. Sounds like people like their trees. Oh no! High school? What are you doing to me? Just move you down, I guess. No big deal. I thought about fixing that area with adding the extra zone for those couple tiles, but eh. Now this is also supposed to help cut down on sound too, so people aren't complaining about noise as much. I don't know if it actually works, but I think in theory it's supposed to. Of course, all these trees are going to be dead once we get to the industry, and this is pollution. And not going to be able to breathe or grow. This is polluted dirt. That's a bridge from one of our earthquakes. We had two of them on top of each other. That was great. Oh, man. That was a mistake. Okay, that'll be fine. Can't upgrade a bridge, so we'll just keep going. I kind of like the cars parking on the street. Yeah, I suppose they wouldn't, would they? Be cool though if you're driving on the bridge and there's just trees everywhere. This is where all the trees are gonna die now. Look how gross this is. You can't even see. So much awful pollution. You can tell the trees are just kind of brown and all the leaves fall off. Looks like we got some demand for housing as well, so we'll have to sort that out. That's as far as that got. Okay, so where were we? Gotta go back to here. Get more trees growing. Dancing bridge. Is that like that one suspension bridge? The famous one where like it like the wind hits it just right and it causes it to kind of like just like a wave. Eventually the bridge kind of collapses, but like I guess if it keeps, you know, if it's consistently windy and rocking the bridge, it's just like a wave though. Like kind of the bridge like rolls. Pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, see, they got garbage issues, so I think we're gonna have to... They're not gonna like it, but we're gonna add... some garbage service. I'm gonna try to avoid... Maybe we'll do 3. Try my best to avoid having those poison circles get into the, residential zone, but there we go. I think this happened several times. I think that famous, I forget how, it was from a while ago. Years ago, but that car that was on it. I think there was a dog died. There was a dog in that car when the bridge finally collapsed and they weren't able to save the doggy, unfortunately. Hopefully they at least learn from it. Try to prevent that from happening again. Got a piece of falling meteor over there. We still got a good amount of cash. Maybe build one of these for fun. In case we get more forest fires, we can have some protection. That'd be pretty good. Good spot for it, maybe. Yeah, that'll work. We could also use I don't know if we need it, but a pumping station wouldn't be bad either. Just in case we flood something by accident. It would do that, but it'd be pretty cool too. Plus they'd grow and grow, and of course the weight would change after time. The roots would eventually start breaking through stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that. See, a big problem is that are people parking on this? They are. It's not really meant to be parked on. No parking. Look at the poor trees. They look pretty, but they're not very happy, are they? They're very sick trees. I mean, I guess we could make a roundabout and maybe have the bridge go underground and pop out somewhere else. And then we could... We've had plenty of housing yet. Why aren't they growing here? Is there no power to it?
The Forest Service has stated that there is
Oh.
a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents are
I don't
advised
care
to
about
avoid
forest fire.
forested areas. A forest fire is raging in the area. Leave campsites and tree houses immediately.
I do care about why this isn't growing. It's connected, right? Looks like it is. There it goes. It just needed a little observation. Needed to know it was loved before it would start to sprout. Oh, instead of a waterbed, you could have a water bridge.
A forest fire is raging in the area. Leave campsites and tree houses immediately.
Forest fire is not really raging. It's probably put out already. Our industry's a bit of a mess, but like I said, every game I played, it always does that, and then it kind of sorts itself out eventually. So I'm not gonna worry about it really. What other mass transit do we have? Trams, subways. People love subways. We got the crazy...
A forest fire is raging in the area.
The forest fire's
Leave
not even there
campsites
anymore.
and tree houses immediately.
Oh yeah, blimps. I don't really want a blimp though. Monorail. Maybe we could do cable cars. Although, that'd be kind of a mess. I really want to do cable cars. I think people seem to like those too. The old cable cars. I mean, maybe we could do like short ones. Like we could do one there and then like there. Does that stop or end? Okay, end a line. So yeah, we'll just do like two. I'm gonna lose some housing over this, but okay, where's the other one? Where did I build it? I don't even remember where I put it. I can't find it. There it is, okay. That one will be okay. Invalid shape. That's right, it's very particular about its shapes, isn't it? Alright, let's try... There we go. Kind of screws up the housing a little bit, but... Let's take a ride on this cable car, shall we? Cable car across the bay. That's kind of cool. Between the buildings, it's still got the trees there. Go back around. Oh, there's 30 people on it too. Look at that. This thing's full. Very popular. And it's full again. Okay. Oh, we can't look at it though, because it's not like a specific line. Wonder if they're all full. We see the people. Is there a way? Oh yeah, look at them all. You can kind of see them. It's tough, but all the people going in and they go up. Oh yeah, there they are on the platform there. So that's, yeah. Let's take a look. 19, 21, only one. 7, 3, 9. That's not bad though. That's pretty good. People like their cable cars. That's kind of nice. Little shortcut. Maybe we'll do a few more just for fun. Hard part is remembering where I put them all. See, if we go high enough, we can actually go over the houses. Oh, invalid shape. Forgot how picky this thing is about its shape. There's that one. Where do we put the other one? I really wish it would stay in transport mode. Okay, it's right here. So from here to there, this is gonna be tricky again. See if we can get over those houses. There we go. Probably start to go down a little bit. There, how's that? Alright, let's see how he does. Just follow this guy around. Obviously it takes a little bit for people to realize that now there's a cable car. 17, that's not bad. Over people's houses, over the dirty industry. One person. That's not quite as nice, is it? Rolling around. 13, that's not bad. So hopefully that'll just take some cars off the road, help traffic out a little bit. I kind of like these short little mini lines. 14, okay, so we are getting people using it. 13. What are the other cars? Is that it? 5. 8. 2, 14. 1. Alright, so it's not super popular, but it's okay. 184 versus 240. Oh, we even have a tourist using the boats. So it just kind of helps, I guess. It's not... I'm not gonna, replace the car or anything, but... it might help a little bit. Maybe we'll do one more row of housing. Do another row of commercial. Maybe we'll add some new roads here too. How am I gonna do this? And we'll go back and adjust these. See, there's a lot of room over here. I don't know if I like that. Maybe we'll do something like this. We'll have sort of a... Something like that, perhaps, and we can maybe have little sub-branches coming out. Oh, that's right, there's pollution right there, isn't it? Maybe that'll be like offices or something. Something like that, maybe. Maybe have these come out just a little bit further. Maybe we'll do something like this. This would be a terrible city to live in, wouldn't it? All these awful traffic roads, traffic stops. I wonder if it'd be easier. Hang on. I'll pause it here. There should be a way. Priority road. Let's see what that does. Oh. It goofed up everything is what it did. Crap. It made it all traffic lights. So we gotta redo everything? Really? Oh, man. I was afraid of that. Shucks. We gotta go back and add everything as a stop sign. Probably gotta do the whole city, don't we? Because this road kind of goes everywhere around town. Around the whole town. We'll still have that be a stop, because this won't be as busy as that main road. But then we'll make this road, you know, this part's main road, so that'll kind of help this flow. I'm still keeping it paused because I want to make sure that the whole city is going to be okay, traffic stop sign wise. I think we're going to have to redo a big part. Maybe not industry, but I think a big part of it we'll have to redo. So I tried to be clever and save time, but in the end it only cost us time. That's okay though. Oh, look at that. If we wanted to, we could just throw a stop sign there because it counts as an intersection because it's kind of like a bridge. Oh good, this didn't get screwed up. That's actually okay still. Oh, but this did, okay. So industry did get wonky, but the other thing didn't. That's interesting. That won't need a stop sign. Stop, stop, stop. Yep, we gotta do this too. So really industry, oh no, the other what was that little thing that got saved? That part was fine. Everything else got all goofed up. Put a stop sign there too if we want. Clickety clack. Alright, I think we're good. I think we did it. We fixed the mistake. And now everything should be the way it was. Again, real life there'd probably be stop signs here. I'll have to kind of watch this, see how this plays out. Hey, we got some harbors unlocked, and we could buy a new chunk of land. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we'll buy. Oh, wait. I don't know what I want to buy yet, and we did it. I don't want to. Oh, we gotta water it, don't we? And water is very low. We gotta do something else I just totally forgot, but that's okay.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
Sinkhole at any minute, eh? Vast majority of the time, they're pretty harmless. I mean, their intensity just depends. It changes how deep they go. It doesn't really change the actual size of them. Okay, that's kind of...
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
That shouldn't be bad. Might cause a little bit of waves for these guys, but... No, I didn't even do that. See, they're fine. They got nothing to worry about. Very rarely will a sinkhole cause just absolute chaos. Sinkholes are kind of harmless. Most of the time it's hit in the middle of nowhere or in like the ocean or a lake or a river, so... Oh, water was what we were going to add, more water. That's the thing we were going to do. Sewage is okay yet. Power is getting low again. Should we oil it up, add some more oil power? Right there is pretty good, right? We got industry demand, but the heck with that, right? Should we add some nice clean offices? Non-polluting? Suppose they do add traffic though, don't they? A little bit of polluting. Since demand is so high, let's just add a bunch of it. Keep them quiet for a while, maybe. Did I not get that little corner? Here we go. And then maybe we'll do more commercial here, because there's some commercial demand for that. We got some high density going on, so we'll go ahead and plop more of that down. 32,000. So this is a pretty good sized city. Normally when I stream on Twitch... Yeah, well, do we have it unlocked yet? Not yet. 40,000. I think it's the next one. That's usually... Yeah, it is. That's usually what I do, is once I unlock the old nuclear power plant, I plop that down and delete the other ones. Maybe I'll build 2 if my city's really big. And then, of course, once we unlock... I kind of wish they did that, because that's the one thing... last Sim
The
City.
Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area.
That's a big
Residents
tree
are
too. Oh, that
advised to
poor guy's
avoid
house.
forested areas. A forest fire is raging in the area. Leave campsites and tree houses
Yeah, Sim City was disappointing, but I did like the meltdowns. And what was interesting was that game, it actually had modules. So you had like another, it's basically just a cooling tower, but it kind of counted as like a reactor for it too. So if you had a meltdown, it would just destroy one. If you had like, let's say you had 4 reactors and one melted down, yeah, you'd be screwed because the maps are so tiny and it's now covered in radiation, but you still have the 3 other reactors working.
A forest fire is raging
There is
in
no
the
forest
area.
fire, calm
Leave
down.
campsites and tree houses immediately.
So, I do kind of wish they'd have like a meltdown in radiation. That's kind of, I think, the one thing is kind of missing that they should probably have. Could we put a stop sign here maybe? Will that help traffic at all? Oh, there was a stop sign. What if we had... Yeah, because he's backing up quite a ways. What if we just have it go all out? No traffic signs at all. It's not really helping much, is it? So many cars from down here. Right, what about traffic light? Is that gonna make it suck? Yeah, there's no, I wish you could set the time on the traffic light. Yeah, what if we had all stop signs? There's just a stops. That'll help the intersection flow. We'll figure something else out because this isn't really gonna work, is it? Yeah, it's just getting backed up, huh? Okay, so what if... something like that. And then maybe that'll divert some of the traffic that way. Get rid of those stop signs there. Kind of alleviate that traffic jam a little bit. Still kind of messy, but... Because a lot of things want to turn left. I really... maybe move this thing over a little bit more. Try the old highway on-ramp. Oh, now you're in the way? Jeez. Try one of those on for size. Maybe discourage left turns. Have a little highway off ramp. Oh, let's take a look here. Okay. Well, people still turn left from that other road, but... Oh, of course, now this is backed up.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake.
Solve one issue. Oh, God. This is the third earthquake to hit this area. It's always right here. Well, let's see how bad this earthquake's gonna be. What was it, 3.6? That's not bad.
An earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
Right on the water line, too. We're losing a lot of houses. Alright, that was kind of a bummer. Do some road repair. Little squiggle there. Is that it for road damage? Looks like it is. Let to rezone a little bit. Look at that, good as new, like nothing happened. Oh, this poor thing collapsed. Oh, our poor ferry stop broke. But everything else is up and running. Okay. Oh, whoops. There, that'll do. I think these guys have to stop. Yeah, poor industry's very messy, isn't it? Well, at least it's just industry, it's not housing at least. Speaking of industry demand, we got a bunch of it. Okay, how about we check? Yeah, let's add some stuff here. How about? Is that a good sign, having two crematoriums right next door to the hospital? Does that get you believing in their medical services, what they can do? Should I add a prison? Oh, prisons are kind of bad, aren't they? At a helicopter depot, it's gonna be loud, but they're right next to a hospital, so... Any complaints, they can just go right there, huh? These few elementary schools. Could use a new high school. Maybe a new university wouldn't hurt. Got some abandoned buildings, but that's alright. They can stay abandoned for all I care. Let the squatters move in. We're only looking ahead. I'm happy with how these turned out. I kind of like how it's kind of like just a big river now. Oh, some of the tree lines. Of course, right, where was it? Right here, you can tell we raised the land a bit. Before, this was actually flooding and covering this whole area in water. And then this was pouring out too. So we made this, the actual canal, and just raised the land here a little bit. And we were able to save that. That's coming along quite nice, I think. I'm thinking that looks pretty. Looks pretty to me. I'd maybe want to live there if I had a bunch of money. It's probably very expensive. You probably can't afford it. But if I had the money to live there, oh, it'd be great. I'd be pleased as punch. And we got quite a bit to fill in too yet. Looks like that's done. Draining. That's full. I just gotta figure out how I want to do this. This is so ugly. What I really should do... Of course, now it's getting dark out, so it's going to be harder to see. Gonna move that again. Gonna move this. I don't know where to put this thing. They can go there, I guess. Alright, so... we got a good chunk of money. So we can afford to play around a little bit. Oh yeah, this thing. I forgot about that. Alright, let's think about this. I'm thinking we... Alright, let's pause it. Put that there. Clean that out. Clean that out. So... I'm thinking maybe we can have... around about here. It's gonna be kind of bigger than I wanted it to be. Oh no, come on. Fix it that way, I guess. This is going to be awkward because it's right by the edge of the map. So we don't got a whole lot of room to... play around. We keep moving this, don't we? I'm thinking, how about we maybe raise this? Oops, and then we can have the highway. Oh, of course, there's a pillar right there. Right, maybe we'll do the highway first. It's kind of spreading out. I don't want it to do that. Okay. Then we can. Grr, this thing again. Just can't find a good home for you, can I? Okay, we got that. So, what I'm gonna do now is this will hopefully be just for a lot of the residential stuff. What I'm gonna do is take the highway underground. And that'll be the for the industry and stuff. And there's a way, should work, that we can force it so they have to use this exit. So what we'll do, oh, this is gonna be tricky though. We can make a little mini district. Couple of them. We don't want to cross the highway. And we are heavy traffic ban. I just saw you. Where'd you go? Heavy traffic ban. So the trucks will have to go around to our underground crappy little tunnel. And then maybe what we'll do, oops. Oh, let's think a second here. No, hang on. gonna be ugly as heck. That's right. And it goes back down. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, this is gonna fix traffic like it's a dream. So then the trucks have to come around because they can't exit there because it's, you know... I mean, it takes a while for it to update, but then they're gonna go under the road. You can't see the road names, can't you? Ashley Blake Tunnel. That's what it says, Ashley Blake? Audrey Blake Tunnel. And then the nightmare problem is down here, where nobody cares. In Pollution Town. Now, if we want to expand, we're going to kind of be in a little bit of trouble, but for now... It's kind of crisscross too, isn't it? It's kind of backwards, but that's alright. That's good enough, isn't it? I don't know about the traffic light though. Maybe we'll just do that. So we'll let that simmer for a while. We'll see how that works out. I think maybe after it kind of processes for a bit. Maybe it'll get a little bit better. Who knows? But we'll watch it. We'll see what happens. Who knows? Maybe it'll be great. It's still getting crappy down here, isn't it? This road's still a mess. Oh, well, we tried, right? No, Hickory District and Elk Park District. We just delete the name? Just have it named nothing? No. There we go, we'll cheat. We'll just put a space. So we see your little symbols. Just have to ignore it for now, I guess. Oh, what are you complaining about? No customers. Well, how about we add some more people then? Maybe that'll fix your issues.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming
man.
days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
We got a lot of those this game. Don't want any more lightning. Please, no more. I just want to build zones in peace. Alright, let's take a look at it. Where's it going to be? That's not that bad. There's not that much out here.
A thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
I think we can survive this. There's going to be a few fires, but... Is that the highway? Under the ground there? Do you see that? What is that? I guess that's just the natural land formation. Well, there we go. It's kind of cleared up a little bit, right? But look at this now. Now it's considered the same highway, because before it was considered, because they're separate roads, they're considered two separate things. This is kind of crappy, but that's okay. But now, because we made it loop like that, it's considered one highway. So there you go. Traffic's actually, besides our couple little hiccups we had, traffic's actually pretty good. Educational blimps. That's a bit ridiculous. More demand for how we got a lot of housing though, so I'm not too concerned with building more just yet. Put another school down. So we're kind of filling in. We got $1.5 million. We're doing pretty all right. We could also add more we could add more cable cars. Those are pretty popular. Maybe put one there, and then put one... maybe there. Actually, it'd be better on the other side of the road, wouldn't it? Because of the cable car angles. That way when we build, it won't really affect... any housing, because it's already there. Oh, that wasn't right, was it? I have to go there. Crap, I was off. I went to the wrong thing. Whoops. Wait, is this just a stop or... oh, yeah, end line, that's what I want. Okay, good. That's better. Maybe we can force that to get power by adding some more stuff here. See if we can get this stuff to grow, which should maybe hopefully power that up. If not, we'll just hook it up manually. That's not that big a deal.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning.
1.2
residents should seek shelter immediately.
tornado. Kind of, hopefully it just hits the middle of the lake there and leaves everything else alone. Let's see, 2 people, 0, 0, 1, 0. So maybe once this expands more, that'll get more popular. Because we can expand down here yet still too. You got some room for that. Nope, it wants to hit right there.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately.
Oh no, the cable car line! Oh, the garbage! Oh, ah! It's teetering. Okay. Garbage was saved. It was spared from that mess. Okay, what broke? I can't... Here's where it broke. Okay. Is that it? A couple buildings and a cable car line? That's not bad at all. I can handle that. Oh, we did lose a power line at some point though. When did that happen? That must have been from that first light, or that lightning storm we had quite a while back. Traffic's a bit of a mess that way, but that's okay. Oh, they're having garbage issues. Might need another dump over here somewhere. We got one here, but it's probably not enough. They're gonna get pissed because there's... You don't want to dump in their backyard. I'm hoping maybe they can get over here a little bit better. It looks like they already got their trash picked up, so that's okay. Well, this is an interesting looking city, right? It's not the most beautiful or the most efficiently laid out, but it's not the worst city in the world either, right? It's okay-ish, maybe? Livable? Traffic's probably a nightmare, but... with all those stop signs and no traffic lights. But I kind of like the way it looks. There should be an auto repair, but there isn't yet. This is all that we got. The nice thing, though, is now if... before, when they had disasters, if a rail line broke, you'd actually have to delete the rail and rebuild it. Now, there's actually an upgrade rail tool. Which you want to have rail, not because we need to build a rail station yet, but you can actually just upgrade the rail to repair it. Which is kind of nice. Maybe we'll build a rail station just for fun. See if we can get some tourists. You can also build one-way rail if you want. Oops. Maybe we'll do... see if we can get some tourists into our town via some rail lines. See how they like that. I don't know if they'll use it, maybe they will, but... how about boats? Harbor. Oh, we could build a harbor. Maybe right there. Have a little wonky intersection. Just gonna fill this in now. Just wants power. See if we can get some tourists out over here. Well, that's new. It shows which way the boats will come in. That's kind of neat. Kind of like that. Never noticed that before. There you go. I learned something new. I don't think we need a stop sign there or anything. I think that should be fine. There is kind of an auto repair if the buildings get damaged. I mean, if it's like a placeable building, like a fire station or police station. Oh, look at that! Wow, that's actually a lot of people. 148? Nobody wants to leave? That is a lot of... oh god, it's a lot of traffic is what it is. Oh man! All these tourists are just gonna kill our roads. Oh, we even have a boat. 50 people? Not 50 people. Oh, it's the ferry. That's not the boat. Boat's down here. So that might be a while before the boats come in. But the train is working. That's kind of cool. 178.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Hey, it's somewhere different this time at least. Not the same spot as it always is. So that's kind of a little bit of good news. And it's a weak one, only 1.8. That's not bad. I can maybe live with that. If it ever hits. There it is.
An earthquake is occurring.
Ah, crap. The underground road.
In the affected area.
Oh, swell. Yeah. Okay, what do we have to do to fix this? Got a little bridge now. Then we gotta repair a couple, and we gotta fix the underground part, and then we should be okay. Oh, that road got destroyed. So we'll have to rezone that. That road's not connected anymore, is it? Have to fix that intersection. So I don't think those underground ones are broken. I think they're okay. Looks like the monorail's okay. Looks like people are still going and coming from that, so it looks like we're okay. Got our foggy morning here. Hey, there's a boat. 100 people, look at that, right away. That's pretty cool. It's gonna probably make a ton of traffic. Yeah, look at all those cars. Oh, man. Another boat? It's on top of the first one? More people? They're all walking, so that's good at least. A lot of walkers in that bunch. Oh man, I don't know where to put the next garbage stuff.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near
A
future.
meteor now?
Residents should seek shelter immediately.
Oh.
If it is available.
That's an interesting spot. That's that tunnel we widened. Never forget. This originally was a floodplain. When we connected some of those rivers, it spilled out here, and then we widened it, you know, using our terraforming tool, and now a meteor just struck it.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Puts that boat on kind of a wild ride, doesn't it? You see that though? The water will put out the fires. Okay, they're gonna get a little damp, but looks like it wasn't major. It didn't really affect the ferry lines, so we should be okay. This isn't perfect, this part of traffic, but it is better. And that's really all we want. We just want it to be better, improved. Other than that, traffic is actually decent, I would say. Heavy, but flowing. A little bit of congestion. Into the lake, yeah. So yeah, traffic's not terrible. People are still using the old expressway for the industry. Power's getting low again. We're a little ways away from a nuclear reactor, so looks like we're burning some more oil. If I can find a decent spot for it. Water's okay too still, so I'm not gonna not worry about that one. I'm not gonna put actual industry in yet. I'm still just gonna put offices down. Maybe that'll be enough for now. Got slight demand for housing. Maybe we'll just do one of those. Little bit for commercial, so maybe we'll do one of these. I think maybe we'll do this commercial. And then we'll do this housing. We do have an incinerator, so we are burning it. We also have graveyards from before we unlock that. So it's a process. I know those aren't connected because I don't really want people to go that route. Rather they use the cable cars. So I do want to kind of keep those up, even though they're so close and they really should be connected because they're both garbage. I do kind of want to keep them separate for now. Alright, this is getting kind of bad over here. You know why it's getting bad? It's because of all of that. I have an idea. What if... What if we did this? Oh, it's gonna need its own garbage and stuff though, isn't it? That's not gonna work all that well. Because that's the problem, is that it's all... traffic and stuff from that. Because it would need a fire station, it'd need a police station. The thing they're not gonna like is it wants an incinerator. That's a one-way, isn't it? Oops. Let's see what happens now. Ha! Can't take your cars anywhere, can you? You gotta take the cable cars. Now, are they gonna make cars come out of here when they spawn? That's the real question. No, they're... Oh, I guess they will. Maybe, kinda. Maybe they won't. So maybe that'll ease up traffic a little bit. They're complaining about noise. We'll put a new hospital down. Because there's going to be pollution from that as well. But I kind of want to see if I can make traffic a little bit lesser than it has been. This road is getting kind of swamped. So hopefully that'll fix it. I don't think traffic's too bad over here with the trains. I think it'll be okay. We are getting a lot of trains though, aren't we? Oh, I missed it. Oh well. Then people just abandon their cars. This guy was a tourist, he just left his sedan here. Oh, I missed it again. Never good at catching these, am I? Yeah, this city's looking pretty good, I'd say. Pretty successful overall. I think our new design strategy wasn't too awful. It wasn't perfect. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. Get that nice and filled in.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm.
Oh,
warning for the coming
man.
days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
A 9.9, really? I don't want to deal with that at all. It's going to be terrible. We're going to lose so many power lines. I mean, everything's pretty much... Let's just fast forward through it.
A thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
Everything's pretty connected anyways for the most part. So we'll just let it zap us a bunch and then just kind of fix it afterwards. Hey, there we got a nuclear power plant. Just in time. Yep, there goes a link. That's all it took. That one little line is what knocked power out for most of the city. Since most everything's connected anyways, I'm just gonna maybe delete some of these power lines that we don't need. Cities get zapped by lightning anyways all the time. This city's like a lightning magnet. I think that's good enough. Okay. All right. We'll leave the incinerators. Oh, maybe hook them up just to be safe. Yeah, that link got cut. Of course, we got the garbage burners, garbage incinerators to kind of help with the little excess of what we need to, but I think we're alright. I think we survived pretty well. We got a ton of offices. They should build more industry at this point, I think, but let's do a little more office, I think, just a pinch. And maybe we'll figure out offices later or something, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, look at that! I never noticed that before. Northern Lights. That's really cool. I like that. There's the moon zipping by. Huh. I had never noticed those before. That's really sweet. I like that. Oh wow, they're... Is that the center of the galaxy right there? That's pretty cool. Some cool stuff. Because you can't really notice it when you're in... I guess if you really zoom in, you can kind of see the northern lights there. That's pretty nifty. I like that. Huh. There you go. I learned something new. Learn something new every day. There we go. Now we got the sun coming up. We got a nice, beautiful sunrise over there. We got the fog rolling in, blanketing our city. People shutting off their lights for the day. Birds are chirping. I wonder how long this fog lasts. Lasts for a good while, I guess. We kind of connected all the lakes, except for Garbage Poop Water Lake here. This is where all the sewage goes. Looks a little better because we got the water treatment plants going, so might even add a couple more here.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Another earthquake? Alright, where? Where is this earthquake gonna hit? Oh, God! That's like the fourth one to hit right here. They just can't catch a break, can they? I was gonna build more industry too, but... Oh, the cable car is first thing to snap.
An earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
That's gonna do some damage. Oh, look, it's a boat! The boat's stuck. Oh, wow, okay. Well, it's not the way it was, but... At least people can get around a little bit easier now. Have to do some road construction here. Oh, nope, you're broken. We got some fires going. This is a mess, isn't it? Any more broken roads? Oh, you're not even connected, are you? Okay, let's fix this. Oh no, you were different. You were something completely different, weren't you? What was this? Okay, why is the ferry line busted? What's going on? Will that work, or is it too We'll see if that helps any. Reconnect all the water. So why is it because of the land? Is it? Whoopsies, wanna go the other way. We'll let the water fill in there and see if that helps any. Oh, or did we have a station here? There was a stop there, wasn't it? That's why it was broken. Will that fix it? Maybe? We'll wait and see. We got other stuff to fix yet too. That stayed intact. It's gonna take a while for that to regrow, but that earthquake was pretty nasty. That one did some damage. Alright, then we gotta kind of go through the intersections here. Because this road's completely different than what it was. It's all weird and crooked now. Yeah, it's... I'm about to redo the ferry lines. I think they're goofed up. That one was a bad one. It broke buildings all over the city too. It was that bad. Oh yeah, that cable car line snapped as well. Yeah, they're gonna have to redo them, I think. Geez, stuff's still broken. So that was a pretty bad disaster. That one hit us hard. Oh, is this why? Are we missing? No, we got one there. Well, maybe what we'll do... We'll just redo all of them, because maybe we'll add a few more. Add a few more stops here and there. Now that our city's a little bit larger. You could add one here. Right through that. We still got a lot of demand for industry too. Maybe add one here. And maybe we'll add one there-ish. Is that all of them? Is that pretty good? Add one here, but there's so many earthquakes. Pretty dangerous spot. You can tell the earthquakes, asteroids. Man, this area is just a death trap. Death Trap City. Okay, what other ones did we add? We added... I guess I can just join up here. I was thinking maybe adding a stop. Oh, why not? We'll add one here too. Oh, why not, right? Now we can redo some lines here. Not as neat and organized as the other one was, but that's okay. That's not bad, right? I like naming them all after colors. Hey, welcome to the stream.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake.
Another earthquake?
Area soon.
I'm not ready for that. Hang on a second. ferry lie. There we go, let's give that a try. Alright, where is the earthquake gonna be? Oh, not in the best spot. Kinda wish it wasn't right there. Of course, it's dark now, so we can't see how bad it's gonna be. Shoot, this is gonna suck, isn't it?
An earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
Oh, it's doing some damage, alright. Oh, we lost a high school. Well, that was rough. Alright, let's see what we can do here to fix this. Okay, we got that. It's not going to be perfect, but... looks like that's it for roads that got cut. Or broken off. More damage to the roads. Oh, looks like there's one. Currently we're playing without mods. This is just new DLC that we got going on, the mass transit DLC. So it's got new transportation options. Oh yeah, this road. Get some rezoning. Won't be like it used to be, but it'll be close enough. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Some fires here and there, but for the most part, I think we survived. Maybe add some more offices. This looks like industry's still having issues doing their thing, so the heck with it. We'll do something like that, maybe. Oh, is that road still broken? It looks like it is. Oh, you know what? We should check these intersections. This... we had to kind of fix a few roads here. Make sure they're what they're supposed to be. Looks like they all are. Except for that one that we had to fix. Oh, here's a couple. There we go. So that should clear up pretty... oh, is that street broken? Is like it might be. Yep, there we go. That should help that. So we should be back to normal in no time. Got a few broken buildings here and there, but it's not the end of the world. I think they got mad that their stuff was broken off, so they couldn't, get their transit or whatever they had going, so should be alright. I think we'll recover eventually. It won't be the same, but at least it's not the end of the world. They'll come back. The customers will come back. We had a few people die from that. Let's take a look. Yeah, see, that's where I think the old earthquake hit us. Yeah, because it's not really a, yeah, a dust spike a while ago, but I think it was more from the earthquake that hit us is what really did us in. But we survived another day. Pretty good looking city, I'd say. We're up to what, 44,000 people? We're losing a bunch. I think we're having a death wave right now, actually, but 44,000, that's not too bad. However, I think we're gonna call it a day. It's getting late for me. I work overnight, so I sleep during the day. Oops, I want to save game. Oh, what do we name this one? Is YouTube something or other? Probably this guy here. So, that's gonna do it for me, I think. So I thank everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a good one, everybody.